What's up, boys? Today we're going to be creating a giant circle of death that obliterates any of the bugs that get near us. So we're looking for a bunch of different elemental drones here, and especially we want the fire drone and acid drone, because when you convert them into the old school circling drone effect, it actually comes with a very nice +2 drones now. So that overclock's actually pretty cool if you're going for something like this. Although I do think having them on the aggressive behavior is better, but +2 drones actually makes it a bit of a choice now. And since it fits the build here, we definitely want those. Other than that, cryo or electric drones are fine. They naturally circle you. We don't want to get to the personal space invaders on the cryo drone if I do grab that, because then it'll orbit me at a different radius than the other drones and just won't really hit anything. Even though that one has, I think, +2 drones now as well, which is pretty cool. But I've done builds with that and we're not doing it here. I would like to get the mining effect on the firefly drones as well. That one actually seems pretty good once you get some of the plus drones overclocks going on it. Although if we get it on the gun platform, I might be able to skip that, just look for another +1 somewhere. We'll probably take fire rates. I'm not going to be scaling it up that much, but if we can get the overclocks a bit faster. Okay, Viper drone, nice. Since we're not going for disposable tech, then reload is actually kind of on the weaker side. So the main things would be damage and potency. I think I'm just going to grab it for the level anyways. You might want a little bit. The clover's pretty good. That'll help us find +1 drones legendaries in the shop. Yeah, I actually really do like the disposable tech rework they did recently, allowing them to get a ton of benefit from lifetime and some from reload speed, but I've already done a bunch of builds with that. Lifetime, I guess we'll take a purple. It's pretty, ooh, that's a nice early upgrade. Let's get some XP here. First level with 2 slashers. I'm gonna take a level here. Yeah, lifetime will still be pretty good for the gun platforms if we get the mining effect for those. I guess the most optimal thing we could do would be to get the cryo drone and then convert the gun platforms into electrical, because they are extremely good at applying status effects. And then that would keep us on 4 different damage types so that we can upgrade just the drones and not any useless global stuff. I thought we were going to be able to find some more Morkite somewhere. There's a bit over there, I think. I'll get a bit of mining speed, maybe we can still pull that off. We'll take a damage there. Nice reloads. And then we're looking for drones. Cryo, that works. Do I have time to get that and get out? I don't think so. So I should have really gone for the stuff in the top right. Oh, there's some on the ground. Okay, perfect. Here, I guess probably take the level there. We do want the mining effect on that at some point. Saved! Yay! I don't think I'm going to buy those. just because we're not really going for the disposable tech here. Damage into an overclock. Don't want disposable, so potency it is. That's actually pretty solid. We'll have 2 damaging and maybe the electrical conversion on there later on. So status might not be terrible. I'm fine with that. I guess well, we definitely lock that. I'm so tight on Nitro right now. I'll take that, see what overclock we get. Okay, Plasma is okay. It can keep us on 4 different types and help us mine. I don't think I'm going to lock that. We're just going to be so tight on Nitro when I already have that one in there anyways. It's tempting with the upgrades we've gotten for it already, but it's going to be very hard to actually get everything unless I get a Nitro scanner to go with it.
After this, I'm taking the longest shower, sick to the core of glyph and stink, and then I'm getting so drunk.
Swarm detected. Lock up and get ready.
Loot bug looted! Ugh, I got it in the mouth!
The surface is too packed for the supply pod to land. Please clear it.
I'll take some damage here. We just want to kill everything as soon as it enters my little bubble, I think. Gold scanner, that'll help us a lot combined with the clover. I'll take a level here. That'll give us more resources to reroll and really abuse the stacking luck effect, fire rates. Mainly looking for fire rate and reload speed on the gun platform now in case we get the mining at level 12. If I don't get mining, then I just don't even care about the weapon at all, I think. Non-drone weapon that's at plasma damage now.
Objective completed. Excellent job.
Reload. Reload for drones isn't great. Crit chance it is.
Loot bug looted! Red sugar! Hello and good boy!
I don't think we're anywhere near enough. Probably just go with the luck here. That will potentially help us with more +1 drones, and lifetime isn't the greatest here.
Watch it.
Yeah, I think we're pretty far away from getting any red crates off of the elites currently with my damage, so probably best to just maximize the gold with the scanner we just got for now. These are kind of junk, I'll take a level here.
Threat level increasing.
Think you could kill me? Well, think again.
Thunderbird, no, we want the fire one so that I can get the defensive chip. There we go.
Me a fire rod.
And maybe the mining as well.
Speed it up, miner. The bunks grow stronger.
Cryo level.
Yesterday.
Well done. Objective completed. Drop pod has arrived. Get there now. It will leave without you.
I'm gonna take a level for that, I think. Our levels actually aren't doing that hot right now since we've been getting very expensive nitro upgrades for them. I'll take damage over reload, I think, on that if they're close. Yeah,
Give it to me.
really don't need much reload on those.
Moving, miner.
And we're about to get like one more drone level with all of that nitro.
I can trust you to go it alone. Stage 2 completed.
Need it.
Can't even get a damage now. That's
I'm growing
okay.
stronger. Surely next time will be better.
Pick up. Can't really get
I'm
anything.
feeling lucky.
Turn
I've been
damage is
dreaming of something
decent.
like this.
Think that's about it.
Load up and get going, miner. We have quotas to fulfill.
But if we get the defensive chip, we could already be at 6 drones. I guess the drones actually have a different orbit for each type. We have acid closest to me, and then fire, and then cryo, it looks like. So maybe we could take the cryo thing for a minus 65% range and still have that close to the acid drones.
Supply pod active. Locate the LZ and prep it for landing. Well done, you got them all.
Paint job, yep.
Gonna paint my nails to match it.
Swarm detected. Get ready. We'll be with you shortly.
I will take a purple crit chance over reload.
Supply inbound.
Nice shot.
Another gold scanner? Yup.
I rarely take one of these.
Decent crit damage, I will take that.
Vaporize. Do you like her? New bug pop.
Swarm detected. Get ready. We'll be with you shortly.
Here, have a bullet in the
I
front.
think I'm gonna check the overclock here.
Sure, why not?
Okay, no mining, so we do have to get it on the Firefly drones now. But good to find that out. And that does make the plasma turrets basically worthless to me now. The overall damage they do for the run should still be decent, since they'll be bouncing all over the screen fairly far away, while we're trying to make the drones kind of a short-range weapon.
Meet your maker, Crate.
I'm gonna take a level here, I think. Yeah, that's one of the nice things about the disposable tech rework. You basically always have decent level up options, while reload speed is pretty junk for a standard drone build. Damage level.
Threat level keeps increasing. You need to work faster.
Ugh, I got it in the mouth. Never felt better. Let's show them some pain. Say hello to my little friend.
Guess what's on the menu?
Shoot to
More
kill.
bugs.
So that's useless. I don't mind some mining speed then. Could be a while until he gets the overclock for the Firefly.
Lights on it.
Potency or damage. I'm not sure which would be better here. We'll take the higher rarity.
Feels right.
And then this is the overclock we're looking for those two that start off aggressive, but I think we're going to take this first to get me some extra gold with the 2 gold skinners, and then get that one at the next overclock. It's not super effective with only 2 drones, but it actually does become quite good later on once you get like 4 or 5 of them.
Got it right between the arms.
Drop pod has arrived. Get there before the timer runs out. The drop pod is not going to hang around.
Drone damage.
Think you can kill me? Think you can?
Drone damage. I guess a purple lifetime. Potency gets us an overclock. That's fine. I think I actually will try that, since these are one of the outer ones, and then the defensive chip actually slightly reduces the range as well. I guess we'll see how they line up. And 2 drones is always fun.
Dial it in.
Potency for the acid is pretty good. Potency into an overclock.
Take it.
Oh, we can't get it. No, I got so many legendaries. That's so disappointing. Do we go for full disposable tech now? I guess so.
Now we're cooking with gas.
Damage.
I'll take this one.
We do need some reload speed now then.
Epic mission.
Get yourself onto that drop pod. It's about to head out. Stage 3 completed. Taking you to stage 4. You did good work, Miner.
Mining XP. I think we'll take some cheap levels. Reload is fine.
I want another go.
And then I guess we will grab lifetime now. Paint job,
For style.
decent crit damage.
Get to work. There's aliens to be killed and gold to be mined.
mode into an overclock. Then there's the disposable tech, which we kind of have to go for now.
Like a Christmas tree. We got a swarm incoming.
Man, this would have been such a cool acid drone run if we had gotten the one I wanted there. So many +1 legendaries already.
Exemplary work. You've achieved your objective in a record time. The scanner just lit up like a Christmas tree. We got a swarm incoming.
Let's go paint shop here.
Everyone knows that. Fuck yeah.
We got too much clutter for the supply pod to land. Do something.
Boom, baby.
The swarm is heading your way. Load up. Got a supply pod incoming. Well done.
Chemist is pretty good. Let's see what else we got though. Nope. Holy baits. I do have enough damage if I can stand on top of them for the cryo explosions to overlap in close range. Might be kind of hard, but I'm doing the greed. Nitro scanner, yup.
I can't get enough of this
Let's get a bit of HP so I don't die here. I'd have to play kind of aggressive at some points to make sure we get all of the hoarders here. Out of these, probably some nitro to go with our golds. Lifetime is pretty good now. Then we have one more hoarder to try and track down. Damage or potency. I think if they're close, then stacking potency is probably better with the disposable tech leaving those long-lasting acid trails on the ground, and then that buffing up the damage from all of our drones. Yeah, if you can get the explosions to overlap on top of them, it is pretty good. Kind of thinking lifetime for the disposable tech, but I think we'll just take the legendary here. Level. So we got one artifact off of that, but it was a nitro scanner, and then some extra resources, so not terrible. Could have been better. There's some decent blue artifacts we could have gotten off of those, like the chemist kits and the diver's manual, and of course more scanners. And then there's a few that have some okay survivability that we could have removed from the pool as well. Take a blue lifetime. Then I have to be very close to actually have good damage on them, and that makes it very hard to see with all the damage numbers, so let's turn those off. they're frozen, get a bit of movement to help us get over there.
Take that!
Stage 4 is done. Onward
Big
to
crit
stage
chance,
5
yup.
we go.
Legendary upgrade. How can I not? I can't get
Damage,
enough of this
potency,
rare stuff.
decent crits. I'll grab a bit more mining.
Take it. I want another go.
Reload is actually decent now,
It's
so
a
I
little
guess we'll
extra
just
special.
grab basically
Gotta have it.
everything.
You don't see the. I want another go. I'll take this one. You don't see these every
Potency.
day. Next.
Bit more
Bingo.
HP. Do I want to reload there? Probably not gonna save it. It's not terrible,
I'll take it.
but I don't think it's really necessary.
Destroy the cocoons and take out the dreadnought. Good luck, miner.
Order down.
Probably just some ghouls here.
I've been dreaming of something like this. Here, have a bullet in the face.
Yeah, purple drone damage probably too good to pass up. Oh man, that is a lot of porters for this point in the run. Come on, give me an artifact off of this one. Barley bulb, it helps us
Gimme,
trim down the pool a little bit, so we'll be more likely to find good stuff later on at least.
I die a little.
Well done, you got them all.
Let's show them some pie.
Resupply prepared. Clear the landing zone of obstacles. Box of goodies headed your way, miner.
Another gold scanner. That will remove those from the pool with 3 copies. And then later on we can look for the 2 artifacts that scale your damage off of that. Pay to win console and gold tipped bullets. Do I care about the damage on that? Not really.
Need it. Yeah.
Probably would if we had gotten the mining on that, because then I would still be scaling up the fire rate and reload speed to make the mine faster. And then it would probably still be decent-ish. But it just really doesn't do anything now, other than some range damage.
Shoot it in the face. My beard. What is
Twins will actually be pretty awkward, with the cryodrone being my best damage currently. I guess that and the acid are both decent. But it's going to be very hard to hit both of them with the explosions from the cryodrone. We can finish that off, but waste a bit. What does that have at 18? Probably plus drones. I guess that's fine.
I always waste my money on custom
Yeah, plus 3, not bad. That brings it up to 8 with no plus 1s. That's actually kind of crazy. That's what you could have been, you stupid Viper drone.
That's all you got, you slippery shit!
Potency gets us an overclock there. I think I'm fine with that. Between these two, I think we're just gonna take this to make it better at mining. We have a lot of scanners on this run, so that will help pump up our 2 carry drones here quite a bit in the long run.
Never felt better. Eat that!
Objective completed. Dreadnought threat eliminated.
It still helps, but
Dial it in.
we'll take a green global.
Drop pod has arrived. Get there before the timer runs out. The drop pod is not going to hang around.
Red sugar. Let's get the minerals.
The drop pod is about to leave. Get your ass moving, miner. Good work, miner. Now to stage 6.
We don't actually need reload on that one without the disposable tech, though. But it's pretty good for the other 2 that are exploding.
It's mine. Next.
Reload for the Viper, that's decent.
This upgrade's
So
gonna
we can
change
finish that off
this
with
one,
plus
almost makes it
3.
too easy.
So we're at plus 7, and if I had gotten the one I wanted, that would have been 9 drones right now. Would have been so cool, but alas. We can take those. Might do some rerolls since we have the clover.
Try again.
Reload for that. As we scale up the lifetime, we'll probably want some.
I've been dreaming of
Take a
something
level for
like this.
that, some HP, drone damage,
What else?
bit of
Oh,
movement. Yeah, we do need the levels on the Firefly so we can get even more drones for it. Oh, potency would be a good stat to stack on it, but I don't think I'm gonna lock that for now. Big lifetime. I think we will lock that, especially with all the gold scanners. And then probably lock a level for that as well, so we can try and get the extra drones at level 18 quickly.
Work to be done. Get to it, miner.
I'm really not ready for this.
Prepare to fight for your life. Big swarm is approaching.
You shouldn't need precious mineral. It will get you killed. Got it right before the arm.
The surface is too packed for the supply pod to land. Please clear it.
Sometimes you just fail your build and end up having to pivot into a really strong one.
Get ready. We'll be
Feels bad, man.
Got a supply pod incoming. Well done.
Nice shot.
Multi-tool with 9 stacks, that's decent. Both of those are decent. I think we'll grab that.
Objective completed. Excellent Excellent job.
Lifetime. If we hadn't gone disposable tech, then multi-tool would actually be kind of bad though. So I guess that's one nice
Fight for
thing.
your life. Big swarm is approaching.
You ugly son of a bitch! You want some more? I die a little inside every time I have to pick up a key. Die! That's all you got, you slippery shit! I feel for your lives. See you in hell! Take that! I killed the loot bug, and I'm not
Movement
gonna
speed.
take it.
This is growing out of hand. Get it done, miner.
Think you can kill me? Think you can? Hello, and good boy. Got it twice between the eyes.
All tasks complete. Siege finished. The drop pod is prepped and ready. Get on it before it leaves.
Yeah, we kind of had two primary weapons here, that's fine. More nitro.
One of these. Beat your maker, Craig.
Get yourself onto that drop pod. It's about to head out.
And good boy.
Stage 7 is next. Keep it together.
Gotta have that
Big
legendary.
reload, some
Gotta
levels
have
for
it.
the Firefly, reload's
Yoink.
fine
Nothing
there.
for me here. Let's try again. This
Might
one
still be
suits
worth
me
it. We
best.
don't have a ton of XP yet.
I'm gonna do something. What else? A
Big
legendary.
lifetime,
I
reload
knew
for the
today
Viper
was gonna be
damage, a little bit of
good.
armor.
I'm feeling lucky.
I don't think we need the cryo drone
This is
so
perfect
much.
for my
Big
build.
paint job for that.
Might as well. Gotta
It'll
roll
probably
the
pay
dice
itself
on this
off with all
one.
the scanners, lifetime.
Cowabunga.
We can finish that off. Potency's probably better than reload there with no disposable.
Now this is a rare treat.
And plus
Overclock
3
time,
drones,
baby.
some pickup for when the Firefly drones are mining stuff far away from us. Make sure we grab all of those resources. Now it actually should be quite good with that many drones.
This place is almost nice compared to last one.
It basically weakens the salt enough that I can just run through it at full speed now. If we could find another 1 or 2 drones, it might actually just destroy everything without needing any help from me though. That would be pretty sick. Let's go reload on that.
I'll take this one.
Leave some more acid pools all around.
Big swarm is approaching.
Sorry. World professional pilot. Much better.
A swarm is heading your way. Load up.
I've done it. Let's show them some pain. You ugly son of a bitch. That
Big
hits.
swarm detected. Buggerman, get ready.
I need to do a mining firefly drone where we had that as the burst weapon instead of the acid. And then with all the extras on that, that would be insane.
Supply pod LZ is full of crap. Please clear it out. Good work. There's a resupply on the way.
I don't think I care too much for any of these. XP scanner? Chemist gets better, but we can go for a huge number of scanners still.
Now this is a rare treat. What I found.
Take a Viper damage.
Let's show them
Exemplary work. You achieved your objective in a record time.
Bring the fire.
We don't need to reload there, so probably crit
Really
chance.
sweet. Suck on this, you freak of nature.
Threat level increasing.
Time is up, Green.
Drop pod has arrived. Get there before the timer runs out. The drop pod is not going to hang around.
More nitra, sure.
I rarely take one of these.
Go with all of those gold scanners. Reload on the Firefly? No. We'll take a bit of lag speed then.
Gotta move on, miner. The drop pod will head out momentarily. Stage 7 complete. Diving deeper.
Lifetime drone reloads,
You don't
2
see
acid
these every day.
upgrades. It's fine, not the greatest since we can get the drone specific one, but
Bingo!
whatever.
Let me try again.
Lifetime.
I'm a better dwarf than yesterday.
I'll take reload for some more
Sweet.
freezing clouds. I don't think potency is super necessary with the sheer number of drones there.
Gonna roll the dice on this one.
Status for those two, probably
This
okay.
upgrade's
Luck.
gonna change my life.
It's kind of just utility now. Damage
You don't
is
see
fine
these
with
every
that.
day. Show me more.
Luck,
It's
movement,
calling to me. You don't see
reload,
these every day. Nope. Try again.
movement,
Let me try again.
luck. Ooh, another acid.
Hell, yes.
Only we hadn't failed the build. Oh man, that would have been so sick at 10 drones. Unlucky, but still kind of
This
lucky,
output, what else we
but
got?
also really unlucky.
This is gonna help me be a perfect dwarf.
I think we'll save that just because it has so many good upgrades. Can make that one absolutely insane.
There's work to be done. Up and at 'em, miner.
Let's get the dwarf on. You must have.
Potency, sure, more debuffing power on our best weapon. decent crit damage.
Swarms heading your way. Load up.
Bloody hell, you're hot to kill. Have a look up. Sorry, Mr. Bud. Your own fault.
The surface is too packed for the supply pod to land. Please clear it. The swarms heading your way. Load up.
You want some more?
One crate of goodies on the way, Miner.
Viper. Oh, crit chance. Nah. Turbo Encabulator. That actually will significantly lower my mining speed now, but we're close to the end.
I'm having an epic
And the Fireblight drone does do a decent job.
on the wall bed.
It's us at 176% damage, 158% reload speed. But we have a lot of drone specific upgrades on top of that.
That's all you got, you slippery shit. I'm scared of you. Dwarves don't die with me.
Well done. You got them all.
Yeah, everything is kind of just dying despite that.
Take that! Think you can kill me? Think you can?
I probably should have stayed close to that guy and gotten the red crate there. Oops.
Follow this.
Drop pod has arrived. Get there before
For
time runs out.
lifetime.
Drop pod is not going to hang around.
Not super useful. I guess it's fun.
Time's ticking, Miner. Move it. Station 9 is next. Keep it together.
Acid, we can finish that off with a paint job.
This one almost
Fire
makes it too
rates.
easy.
I think I'm probably gonna re-roll a bunch, see what we can do with the clover and a
Let me
ton of
try
gold
again.
here. Lifetime.
Oh, yeah, now we're
Plus one
talking.
for the cryo,
This
not
upgrade's gonna
bad.
change my life.
Reload's not bad on it either since the duration's getting fairly low. But we're almost out of nitro. Let's hold
else we
for
got?
maybe some plus ones. I'll get a bit
This
more
is gonna
pickup.
help me be it. What else?
Mining
It's
probably
fine.
pays itself
What
off
else?
anyways. Nah.
Nothing for me here. Let's try again.
Take a global reload though.
I'm feeling lucky. Might as well.
Movement because it's fun.
Surely next time will be better.
Luck, big
I want
global
it.
reload, and probably like one more
Let's
reroll.
shake it up.
Big reload for the Viper if I want that. Why not?
Yes, please. Ooh, baby.
Load up and get going, Miner. We have quotas to fulfill.
This is gonna be a walk in the park. Have a look up.
Plus one for the cryo or luck. We have one shop left, so I think we're just gonna go with the plus one here. Brings our cryo up to 10 drones.
Prepare to fight for your life. Big swarm is approaching.
See if we can have the fire drones just mine out their stuff for me.
Shoot it enough for me. You want some more? Die, freak.
We got supplies ready for you. Clear the landing zone of obstacles, please.
which, maybe. If I get the XP scanner, we could potentially have 7? Maybe 8 with a hoarder? Eh, why not?
It's a little extra special.
The swarm is heading your way. Load up.
You want some more? You shouldn't need precious minerals.
Swarm detected. Get ready. We'll be with you shortly.
Yeah. No, I trick. I
Lifetime.
can't get enough of this rare stuff.
Well done. You got them all.
Hello and good boy. I'm gonna kill you all. Alien scum. Yeah, give me some sugar.
Lifetime, yep.
This one's so mean. Let's show them some pain.
And then we should pretty easily be able to get a red crate and then still have some time to mine over here. Go for more +1s. Nope. Lifetime it is.
Get them now. It will be without you.
Reload probably? Yeah, I think that's good with all the lifetime we've got.
The drop pod is about to leave. Get your ass moving, miner. That elite never stood a chance. I will see to it there is a beer on the house.
Alright, final stage. We'll do some decent rerolls to really pump up the clover.
I want another go.
Lifetime.
Let's shake it up.
Lifetime.
Surely next time we'll be
Lifetime. Legendary
better.
drone damage to
Better.
reloads.
Surely next time we'll be better. Show me
Nah.
more.
Take some
This
reload
works.
for the Viper.
Nope. Try again. I'm gonna do something. Nope. Try again.
Big reload there. Global's
This
pretty
works.
good.
I'm feeling lucky.
Lifetime.
Oh yeah.
More stuff for
Now
the
we're
Viper.
talking. Let's shake it up.
Ooh, another +1.
Legendary. It's my
We
lucky
probably
day.
can't get one after that, but we can do one more
Let me
reroll
try again.
still. That puts us at 264 luck.
This
Big
works.
lifetime, some more
Epic
potency and
upgrade.
reloads.
That's a no-brainer.
This is it. Destroy the cocoons and take out the
Man,
depot.
9 drones
Good luck,
without
miner.
the +2 that we really wanted here. Still pretty insane build. Crit damage will kill the boss passives, and we'll turn the damage numbers on and see what they hit them for.
You ugly son of a bitch. Hop the loop. Let's get the big roll.
What's going on with the rocks over there out in the void?
Loot bug looted.
Reload
This
for
one's
all
so
3.
mean. One down. One down.
Probably destroyed all the eggs,
Send in
yeah.
supplies until you clear
Try to avoid the boss over there, see what we get off of the last artifacts. If I don't get any gold scaling, we could dump everything to try and get one more +1. These won't really do anything. Another nitro scanner. It does literally nothing, although it would put me at 8. We don't have any nitro scaling.
I rarely pick one of these.
But we could have had a potential fabled 9 scanner run with just one more. So we don't have any gold scaling either. I can reroll, really stack up the clover a bit, see if we can get another +1. Lifetime is good. Reloads. +1 for the fire. It doesn't really do that much, but whatever. Felt kind of lonely without any extra drones. We can probably get another level and try to do that one more time. Lots of damage, no drones yet. Damage. It's about all we can do, 524 luck. Just take that and build the boss here.
Watch out! It's big and it's dangerous.
Dreadnought down. Objective completed. Excellent job. Drop pod has arrived. Get there before the timer runs out.
The pay-to-win console would have been pretty good after all of that.
Hello and good boy.
So we failed the build, but we made one of the craziest acidic freezing ground drone builds ever.
Back to hell.
9 drones with none from the overclocks. Kind of had to take the disposable tech there. Huge potency for lots of debuffing, 0.79 lifetime, 0.15 reloads. Could have had 11 drones there though. Cryo we got up to 10 with the +2 from personal space invaders. Fire we had mainly for the mining. Could have had disposable tech there, but that would have made it so much worse at mining, and I think with all of the scanners we had here, that was definitely the correct choice. Could have had 8 scanners. Plus the clover giving us huge value on some of the chain re-rolling. Actually got the huli bait fairly early and managed to kill all of them as well, with the overlapping explosions from the cryo drones. So we had about 23 million acid for a total of almost 100 million on the acid drone. 25 on the cryo plus some nice freezing. Fire had like 1.3 million fire dot, but since it didn't have disposable tech, it wasn't scaling with all that lifetime, 91 second lifetime. And reload speed wasn't really doing much on it either. Plasma gun platform kind of up there because of the range that it has compared to the other weapons here. And then it still has a decent lifetime. Actually, no, it doesn't. A lot of the lifetime was for drones only. We only had 15% global, it looks like. 170% here, and 390% for drones specifically. But that's going to be it for now. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.